put my jug of water to the side. Right, so obviously we'll break it down right from the very start. We start with London session. Cameron starts with daily bias. I think London session was valid. Here we have SMT with ES. As you'll see here, we are in fact in a PD array as well, meaning that it's a valid high, and shouldn't be taken. I'm not gonna check it with a problem. Let's check it anyway. We just see. It was a bit of a complex day. However, you can work with it, and I will show you how. Let's check the daily bias. Cameron can explain daily bias quickly. Wait a second. Ooh, right, off we go.
Okay, so I'll try to do it off Brannis's chart. But essentially, daily bias is bullish. If you just scroll out a sec, like just make it a bit smaller. There you go. Right, stop there. Right, so the people that are watching my video, you'll see my mouse moving. So yeah, so we got our CSD here inside of our PD array. That is literally the opposite of where I'm looking at. I'm starting from below. That is also not where I'm looking at.
What
Bro,
are you looking at?
stop wiggling your
Left or right?
mouse,
Left or
bruv.
right?
At the bottom.
This
There
one.
you go. That's what I'm looking at. So we've got our CST there. Then this candle's Monday. So we've got Monday, Tuesday. This candle's Thursday, and this candle is Friday. So as you can see, Monday we have a bullish up close, pulling off of this CSD. Bro, it's so off-putting with your mouse, bro. Let me do it. So yeah, Monday we make low of week. Tuesday we come and run up into this very big daily SIBI right there, or bearish fair value gap. So the buy should have been, as we saw yesterday, we did have longs from yesterday, which we caught. Now, on a classic buy week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday makes higher week, and Friday is closing into the range. So using this logic, the daily bias should have been, well, Monday buys from this CSD. We're inside equilibrium of this dealing range, and we're inside of this PD array. Monday buys also from the CSD. Tuesday buys to continue daily bias. There's no sign of stopping yet. Thursday buys, and then we get a bearish candle into the range. And as we know, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday made high of week. We should have gone against daily bias of buys and looked for a close into the range to complete the weekly open, low, high close. So essentially on the Friday you'd be trading the close of the range. So as you can see here, open, low, push up to the high, and then going into Friday the bias would have been shorts, which is key. We did look for longs initially, but applying the logic of the weekly open, low, high close, we now see why buyers were invalid, and it's just another key bit of information we could add to the toolbox for next time. So yeah, that's the daily bias. Hopefully you can see my mouse in the recording, but
Let's go break it down to entries now then. So obviously when you got a protected high and you are expecting shorts, you need an entry model to obviously go lower. And now usually the entry model would be the first presented fair value gap, but as you see, it never comes back to it here.
have you
So
showed
if you
them
just mark this out and just
London high to confirm bias of shorts?
London high is here.
So if you
Red
just
line.
show them on the 15, just so they can see the profile of it being a classic sell. There we go. So
there you go. And
there's your
there's your
S&P.
S&T.
There you
It's
go.
in a PDRA.
So yeah, there's your daily profile marking. So higher. If you actually can you mark midnight? Can you mark midnight just quickly?
And
There you go. So it's a bit ugly, but regardless, we still work with it. London high with SMT. Oh god.
right, so right down to the entries. And so obviously, if you marked out the first presented fair value gap, you would be left in the dust. Price would completely run off without you. So this is
Which
why I
would be
state the
treated as a
importance of
breakaway
putting the
gap
first
as well.
presented over ES and Nasdaq. Because as you see, there is no touches here. But what do we have with ES? We have four beautiful touches. And here we have the first presented. It's given to us at 9:35. Here we have a little bit chopping around. One touch, it crosses back through it, expects 50%, gains a little bit, drops back through. And obviously, you would only be looking for either this one here or this one here. And this was the final touch. And after
Why
that, it
was that the
kicked off.
final touch?
Why was this the final touch?
Yeah,
Macro.
there you go.
This is a macro. We're inside the macro.
And just quickly before we
And
carry
obviously,
on, if you go to ES, to show ES quickly, because yeah, go on the 15 min quickly.
hang on, 15 minutes.
So where are we? There you go. Right. So if you have a look, London highs still valid, showing a London protraction because oh god, I can't get ruled in. Obviously on NAS it looked like a New York reversal really early at 7, but with ES still a London protraction because London high was intact. Just thought I would let that be known because some people could say, yeah, but it's not a London protraction because NAS took London high and then reversed, but actually no, we just had S&T on it. So yeah, carry on.
Carrying on.
Carrying on.
So yeah, obviously, if you're trading strictly Nasdaq, you should be monitoring the first presented on ES because as you see here, where it kicked off from here and never returned, it did the exact same here. However, you would have never spotted that with only having a Nasdaq chart open. So this could have been your potential entry. If so, I unfortunately missed it because I also had my eyes on longs because of the
Yeah.
daily bias. This was actually the first day that I didn't fully care about SMT and I got punished for it. So I'll be definitely keeping eyes on it in the future. However, you could have targeted either time, I believe.
10:30 lower day.
Yeah, even if you're just targeting time until 10, you would have got a very decent ratio
Would have
from
been
that.
pretty nice. 10:30 lower
Not
day,
much, but
obviously.
like the 10:30 was
Also,
in
it's
fact lower
cute.
day. So
10:32, still in the 15-minute candle. So, and then we had a
yeah,
close
sure
into the
can.
range for 12. So, yeah, nice little London protraction. Bit ugly. Obviously, now I realise that on a Friday, daily bias should be looked at very differently, and that it shouldn't be treated as just general daily bias. We should expect opposite or expansion depending. If Thursday makes high of week, we should see Friday go against daily bias and close into the range. If Thursday hasn't made high of the week, then we could likely see Friday expand and make high of week and follow that daily bias. So yeah, definitely a good trading session. I believe this could be the last trading session of the year. Well, um, at least on my funded. I've got to have some thinking about that. Think I'm set on what I'm gonna do, which I will probably make a separate video on, just explaining what I'm gonna be doing. Um, but yeah, still a good day. Even though we didn't get it right at first, we quickly was able to seek what was going on in the market. Why have we been killing it all week with longs with the daily bias and the profiles, but then today we got fucked? It's not a question that doesn't get answered. It's okay, we're gonna get in, study that shit, and find out why. And the reason is, like I just mentioned, high of the week set Thursday, cool. We'll go against daily bias, close inside the range, and we had a massive fucking move. We had a really big move. Um, like at one point, I didn't know what the fuck we was doing. We literally come back all the way to the weekly opening. That shit was ugly, but regardless, the wicks do the damage. The bodies tell the story. So yeah, we did actually close as a classic buy week. Obviously, it's not as classic because we didn't have a Wednesday, Christmas Eve, bank holiday. There was no trading, but yeah,
Another thing
good
also
lesson.
worth noting is that the daily bias is in fact still bullish until this is closed under
Yeah, for real. And
this
that was
this
the main
candle here.
reason. Yeah. So
So
we
obviously
going
for
into
next
next
week,
week.
the aiming for longs.
Yeah, next week should be seeking more longs to that. I believe that's all
Possibly
time
all time.
highs. Potentially next week
Uh-huh.
all time highs. We will see, but probably will not be taken on any funded accounts. Most likely going to be just studying. I don't really want to touch January. Uh, if I'm being real, I feel like it'd be a wasted rebuild, but I'll get into that more on the video where I talk about it. But yeah, good trading session today. Didn't need to catch anything to have a good trading session. I believe Brannish traded Monday, caught the buys. Tuesday, caught the buys. Thursday, did you catch the buys with me on Thursday?
A very small part of it.
Oh yeah, because we had SMT, didn't we?
Very small part
We
of
had
it. Yeah.
SMT on London High.
Thursday was a little bit of an ugly day actually.
Pretty ugly,
But
but yeah. So profitable in the week for Brannis. For me, I'm just break even if you class it like that. I traded one day, which was yesterday, and then today I took a loss, so I'm just break even. But yeah, good calls, good lesson, good end to the week. 29th is my birthday, so if you want to send me a Lambo, you can. But yeah, we have got, well, 29th is the Sunday, so we do actually have two more trading days of the year. Post 20 years old, that's crazy. Um, we'll see, we'll see. But yeah, good lesson. Anything else?
nothing to add. Just
Nothing.
expect further long next week.
Yes, sir. Trying to think.
Sir,
Don't think there's anything else. We're very tired. If you didn't know, it is
I'm very
currently
tired. It
5:30
is,
for me, and it's
and
currently
it's half 7 a.m. for me.
the grind don't stop. I
I haven't
tell you
slept.
that now.
I've been studying
Yep,
all night long. And we've also got one of the students with us as well,
love
also
that.
studying. But it's daytime for him, the fucking lucky bastard.
That'd be nice. But yeah, I'll end the video now, and see you next video.